right, everybody, we're back with a brand new Cabral Concept. Today is episode 3224. I'll be linking up and sharing with you all the research and all the big takeaways as I do each and every day on the Cabral Concept. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 simplest ways to ease digestion and bloating with meals. So now you know that I'm big on the root cause. You know that I'm big on looking as to why you might have bloating and feeling like you're so full and that you just literally ate a ball of lead, right? That's sitting in your stomach after each meal. What I want to share with you is there is always a root cause. It is almost always candida overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth that we call SIBO, H. pylori, food sensitivities, or poor digestion, weak digestion. We are not going to be talking about exploring the parasites, H. pylori, SIBO, candida, or food sensitivities today. Instead, what we're going to talk about is the weak digestion and not even the underlying root cause, because some people, they just want, okay, well, what can I do today to alleviate these symptoms? Let's help you alleviate the symptoms. 5 simple ways. While then, we're looking for those root cause. Those root cause can obviously be simply found with what's called running the gut bundle. That's just 3 simple at-home lab tests. I'll link them up for you at stephencabral.com/3224, stephencabral.com/3224. That will look for candida overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth, H. pylori, parasites, and food sensitivities. It's called the gut bundle by Equilife. You'll be able to find out exactly why you have digestive issues, bloating, and much more. All right, but let's give you those 5 simple fixes right now. The first one is this. If you've never heard about digestive enzymes, they can be a game changer at flattening your stomach, reducing gas and bloating with meals. And here's why. They contain enzymes that are naturally present in most food. But when we cook these foods, it often degrades the enzymes. So when we're eating food, we need proteases to digest proteins. We need lipase to digest fats. We need things like cellulase and maltase and xylanase to digest certain carbohydrates. So when you take something like the daily digestive enzyme, what you're doing is you're bringing the enzymes back to what would be in the food in order to break them down, degrade them, and have it digest easier in your stomach. That means less work for your body to do. Now, a lot of people say, well, does it stop your own enzyme-based production? It doesn't. Your body will make the enzymes you need as needed, but also keep in mind, as we get older, our digestive systems typically become a little bit weaker. We produce less hydrochloric acid, especially healthy levels of hydrochloric acid, less pepsin and HCl, and potentially less bile and enzymes as well. So digestive enzymes, anywhere between 1 and 3 per meal, especially at the start of the meal, but you can really take them anytime, allow you to essentially take this, these enzymes inside of a capsule, and you can put them on your food, but most people just swallow them, and it will literally break down your food in your stomach and help you out. All right. So it doesn't take over your digestive system, but it's a helping hand for many people. And you can just, I can't link them up today, but everything I recommend is at stephencabral.com/shop. That takes you over to our integrative health functional medicine practice. You can look up the brand, it's Equilife, and you can look up daily digestive enzymes. If you don't want to go with that brand, no problem at all. Click on the second or third image and you will see exactly what the ingredients are in that product. And then, of course, you can always match it up to your favorite product. All right. The second one is this. Bragg's, it can be any brand, but it has to be raw apple cider vinegar. All right. So raw apple cider vinegar added to room temperature water or even hot water as a tea. All right. So raw apple cider vinegar has acetic acid and it has a lower pH. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's alkaline. Okay, it's alkaline because of the minerals as it gets digested in the body. Same thing with lemons. Lemons are acidic in the mouth, acidic as they move into the stomach and digestive tract, alkaline, and I'm using that in air quotes, because of the potassium and salts that get absorbed by the body. Okay, so it can help, though, as a great digestive aid. Alkaline substances are not digestive aids. More acidic-based ones are, because we need to start to build up a little bit of stomach acid for when we need to break down food. Now, these things are not needed with fruit or a smoothie. These are more needed with protein-based meal. So keep that in mind. It's protein, and sometimes I was going to say protein mixed with raw veggies, like a salad, that can be a more challenging meal to digest. Doesn't mean it's unhealthy. It just means that there's a high thermogenic effect to these foods, meaning that these foods actually take more energy and more digestive juices in order to be able to break them down. Meat is a really good example of that, like red meat, okay? There can be a lot of nutrients in red meat, but it's hard to break down. So we need to help our bodies if you have these symptoms, okay? So about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, raw apple cider vinegar, shake up that bottle, mixed with about 6 to 8 ounces of water. Okay, so if you drink a little bit more water, which I don't suggest drinking a lot of water with meals, you can mix a little ACV with that. All right, the next one is this. Some people enjoy a bubbly water with dinner. If you're going to do that, I definitely recommend one that comes from a glass bottle, like a Mountain Valley Sparkling or a San Pellegrino or a Gerolsteiner, or what are some other good ones? Well, if you have a favorite, feel free to leave it in the comments below as well. But these bubbles can actually create space inside of the stomach itself and allow you, only if needed, to burp, and it allows that fermentation in your gut that might be happening. That's why some people have it after dinner, to get rid of some of that bloat, some of that gas. So I'm definitely not saying that you need to drink a lot of bubbly water, but if you're someone that enjoys it and you sometimes get a little bloated, maybe you try a little bit, see if it gets rid of some of that fermentation. Now, do keep in mind, it wouldn't be the only thing, because if you're getting bloated with your meals, it certainly shows that something is slow in that digestive process, or food combining isn't proper, or there's some fermentation there from weak digestion as well, okay? But it is something that people enjoy. The next one I want to share with you is digestive bitters. So digestive bitters do start to increase hydrochloric acid, and it can be beneficial for some people and maybe not so much for others. Digestive bitters are something I do recommend, and we use them inside of the daily digestive enzyme, but not at a very high level. So we use gentian and artichoke leaf, but also I can tell you, if you want to even keep it simpler, you can just do a cup of hot ginger tea or room temp ginger tea. Phenomenal for you as a digestive aid. Ginger is so great for the digestive system, anti-inflammatory, good for the kidneys, and so much more. There's also burdock. So if you want to use burdock, and fennel, those are great. And some people actually really enjoy fennel tea. So I like to eat fennel. I think it's quite delicious as a veggie. And so those are great digestive bitters that can help and improve and aid in digestion as well. The last one is post-meal. So post-meal, you're feeling a little bloated, you're feeling a little overly full. You can take additional digestive enzymes if you'd like, or you can take you can take another tablespoon of ACV in a few ounces of water. So you always want to dilute it a bit. It's too strong all by itself. And then the last part is that you could have a decaf black coffee. So decaf black coffee is not caffeine free. It's virtually caffeine free though. It has about 10 to 13 milligrams still of caffeine. So a very small amount. I'm someone I wouldn't say I'm overly sensitive to caffeine. I shouldn't say that. But certainly it doesn't keep me up at night if I have a cup of black coffee after I go to dinner, which we probably go to dinner once a week. And after dinner, I'll sometimes enjoy, because it probably will be a flex meal if I go out to dinner, a decaf black coffee, just black coffee, slightly acidic. And that allows you, and it's hot, to better digest the food. They've been doing that obviously around the world, not just in Europe, Middle East, around the world for thousands of years. Well, I don't know how long coffee's been around, but quite some time. And many people enjoy that as a great way to finish the meal and also to improve digestion. So hopefully this was helpful. Digestive enzymes, super simple. My family always uses them, carry them around. There's the raw apple cider vinegar. There's the mineral sparkling water. I prefer real mineral water, like a Pellegrino or something like that. There's then digestive bitters that you can use as a capsule or a liquid. And then the last part is a decaf black coffee. End of the meal, right after the meal, maybe even during, and that heat and the acidity helps improve overall digestion. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, if anybody's been struggling with bloating, gas, constipation, loose stool, just feeling overly full, I can't recommend enough running those 3 digestive tests. It will tell you if you have candida overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth, parasites, H. pylori, or food sensitivities, and then you'll get to the underlying root cause of which one it is, and you'll fix it once and for all. But while you're doing that, there's nothing wrong with improving that bloating with one of these 5 at meals. Again, I'll link up everything at stephencabral.com/3224. And since I can't link up any of the supplements, please do head on over to stephencabral.com/shop if you feel it's helpful. Take care, everybody. I'll talk with you tomorrow on a brand new Cabral Concept. Thanks so much for tuning into today's show. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to make sure that you're getting our daily content, not missing out on anything functional medicine, wellness, weight gain, weight loss, anti-aging, living longer, stronger, and all of the most cutting-edge research. And if there's any topics you want to hear, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Take care.